Are the San Francisco 49ers on the brink of a game-changing trade? With the offense struggling and their star running back sidelined, whispers of a blockbuster deal are heating up. Imagine adding an elite wide receiver to the roster. Could this be the spark the Niners desperately need? Stay tuned, because we're diving deep into the latest buzz surrounding the team. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video to keep up with all things 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers are in a tough spot, sitting at 2-3 after a rocky start to the season. The offense has been struggling, and with Christian McCaffrey sidelined, the need for a game-changing player has never been more apparent. This brings us to the potential acquisition of none other than Davante Adams from the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, let's dive into why this could be a pivotal move for the Niners. We all know that the 49ers have been one of the worst red zone teams this season. It's been frustrating to watch them fail to capitalize on scoring opportunities, especially in that disappointing loss to the Arizona Cardinals in Week 5. You can point fingers at injuries. Sure, McCaffrey's absence is a significant blow, and kicker Jake Moody's injury hasn't helped matters either. But at the end of the day, they need to find a way to get into the end zone more consistently. This is where a player like Adams comes into play. Imagine having an elite receiver like Davante Adams on this roster. He was the second-best red zone receiver in the entire league last season, despite having quarterbacks like Jimmy Garoppolo and Aiden O'Connell throwing to him. Just think about the potential chemistry he could build with Brock Purdy. The Niners could transform their red zone offense overnight. This isn't just about adding another weapon. It's about shaking things up and revitalizing the team's offensive identity. Now, let's be real. Making this trade could be seen as a desperate move. The 49ers have a talented roster, but the urgency is palpable. With an aging core of veteran players, who knows how many more postseason runs this group has left in them? They need to seize the moment and make a splash. Bringing in Adams could be the difference between a mediocre season and a deep playoff run. But I have to ask, do you believe this is the right direction for the team? I'm honestly torn. On one hand, adding a player of Adams' caliber could elevate the entire offense. On the other hand, it's a gamble. Would this trade disrupt the chemistry of the existing squad? Would it be worth giving up valuable assets for a player who could potentially be a rental? These are tough questions that every fan is grappling with right now. The impact of this decision could shape the future of the franchise. If the 49ers can pull off this trade and it works out, they could become an offensive juggernaut. But if it doesn't pan out, it could set them back significantly. I want to hear from you. How do you feel about the possibility of trading for Davante Adams? Is it a move you'd support? And let's not forget, the 49ers have a history of making bold moves. General Manager John Lynch isn't afraid to shake things up. He did it with McCaffrey last season, and again with Chase Young on the defensive side. So, it wouldn't be surprising at all to see them take a swing for Adams. Now, let's talk about what this means for the fans. The excitement and anticipation surrounding a potential trade are palpable. We're all dreaming of what this offense could look like with Adams in the mix. The thought of an unstoppable offense is tantalizing, isn't it? So, I urge you all to weigh in. What are your expectations? What are your frustrations? Let's get the conversation going in the comments below. I want to hear your take on whether this is the right path for our beloved 49ers. Before you go, make sure to like this video, share it with your fellow fans, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss any crucial updates as we navigate through this roller coaster of a season together. Thanks for tuning in, and let's keep the faith for our 49ers.